So here's the scenario. You get a bit of motivation to do something, you get some inspiration, some ideas. You start working on them. Things are going great for a few weeks. And then you start to lose the motivation a little bit. Start to lose that drive. Start to be a bit unsure of what to do next. Some obstacles get in the way. What happens next? Hi, it's Will. Welcome to the InnovAU channel. I create videos that aim to educate and inspire people to get out there and invent, innovate, and create ideas that are in their minds. Motivation is a great thing. It can be what inspires us to start something and get a go on something new. But motivation doesn't and can't always exist. I mean, it can last for quite a while, or it could last for half an hour. Motivation is fleeting, and you don't want to rely on something that's fleeting. And this is where discipline and commitment come in. It's not always the motivation which will drive a project to success and completion, but the ability to commit to it and stick with it throughout the good and the bad. That being said, both motivation and discipline are both great things to have. You want to have both. You can get something done just by having discipline, but you won't have your heart in it. You won't feel like you want to continue. You need to have that motivation every now and again to be able to make those steps, to be able to start things to happen, and to be able to get through it all. So what is motivation? Motivation is your reason for doing something. It's some sort of internal or external factor that gives you a drive to do something. Motivation is something that stimulates desire, energy, interest, and excitement. Discipline is the ability to be able to obey rules and follow codes of behavior. These can be ones that you've created. These can be your own rules. Discipline is the ability to be able to follow through with things when you don't want to or you don't feel like it. Motivation is usually what happens at the start of a project. It's usually what inspires you to start the project from the beginning and to create the project and get through the first few steps. And if you can keep this motivation up throughout the entire project, that's amazing and that's great. And you can feed off that and you can use that motivation to drive further and further. But motivation can't and won't always be there. This is where you need that discipline to get you through the next little burst of motivation, the next segment of the project, or to complete the project. You want to keep an eye out for things that will motivate you or might motivate you. But don't let lack of motivation in any way stop you from achieving your goal or making more progress. Now, discipline can also be kind of thought of as almost like a muscle. It's not something which is just easy to bring out all the time. It's something that you do have to exercise your discipline. You have to exercise the ability to be able to use it and be stronger at it. The more you exercise it, the easier it is to use discipline and commitment and be able to last with something. So this is something that requires practice and requires commitment. Unfortunately, it requires commitment to learn commitment. And all you have to do now is just keep persisting with it. Keep going with it. Find that motivation again if you can and let that spur you on further. You will achieve your goal. You will get to the end of it. That's why you got the initial motivation to begin with. Because you thought it was possible. And it is, as long as you have the persistence and determination to carry you through from that initial motivation. If you've got any thoughts or comments about motivation and commitment, leave a comment in the comments section down below. As usual, it's been awesome talking with you. Hit that like button, and if you'd like to see more videos that aim to educate and inspire people to invent, innovate, and create your ideas, hit the subscribe button as well. Have an amazing day or night or whatever time it is where you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio!